We are working hard to make enough equipment for all.
Here I am. Oh, this should...
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free. It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving. I'm here for you. Of course. Of course I do. I love stories far too.
Here I am.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off. That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him. Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Something on your mind?
What is your wish, Kadan? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. Very well.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously. I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right? I just keep thinking about all that slag with Branka. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am. I've tried 27 new kinds of ale, and learned I'm just the right height to give a human girl a good time. That doesn't... Enough wallowing in my own filth. Did you want to talk about something? What about? Alright. Hey, this human walks into a tavern, and there's an elf there, and she says... As she says, she says, I don't. Ass chaps. You saw it. Tell that thing to give it back. Only if by Ogren time you mean. Yes. But that dog ruined it. But I'll show him. Yeah, I don't need my pants anyway. But the dog doesn't know that. It will be sodding. You hear that, Nug Humper? I'm coming for you. Prepare to die. You there. I've been watching you. Where can I get some sauce for that rump roast? That's right. You've wiped your foot on the Ogren. Go and make yourself ready, woman. I'll be right there to see to it. Ass chaps. Ass chaps. Right here, old pal.
I'm here for you.
Thank you so much. Yes, you led me to Aneurin. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end. I will never be able to repay you. Finding Aneurin allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been... This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude. What's on your mind?
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden. The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment, crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
You are good to your troops, Warden.
I await your command.
Are you sure I can't interest... I've heard some strange word out of the Brazilian forest that Dalish elves are being... And it's to help us, not attack us. Doesn't that beat all? When I heard that, I thought for sure we were done for.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
It seems that Tyrn Loghain has responded to the ambush on his men near Iever. Group of his best, hunted down the ones who did it. All of them hunters out of Oswin, Ban Valdric's men. I hear Tyrn Loghain ordered them all strung up on poles. Then they were left up there to starve, pleading for mercy. I hope that isn't true. That's a grim...
That's what I've heard on the road. It seems a group of Loghain's men were ambushed yesterday near Iever. I don't know who did it, but the men were hit while they were camping for the night. A whole lot of them taken by surprise. Their tents were set on fire with arrows, and I hear 24 died. Nasty bit.
That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. The blight sickness brought by the Darkspawn is spreading faster than anyone thought. Several sources say that it's even... From what I hear, there's an outbreak in the elven alienage in the city. Others tell me that's not true. Still, it's a frightening...
That's what I've heard on the...
I don't know. Are you sure? If there's any... You and your friends are formidable folk. You and your friends are... You and your friends... Are you sure I'm... Are you sure I...
And
If there's any... Are you sure? You and your friend. Something. I'm. You and your friends are formidable
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
and your friends are... You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good...
Indeed.
We are working hard.
Something you need?
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Indeed. Tell me.
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
Yes.
Vashaden.
Yes.
As you like.
Vraska.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you? I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. And? What do you think? I am glad you attempted it regardless. Come to check on my Hala. I don't know. Do you have any... Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to... Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. Allow me to say Masiranus once again for your assistance. You were marvelous how you handled her. I would never have expected... Allow me to say Masiranus once again for your assistance. You were marvelous how you handled her. I would never have expected it.
Yes.
Yes.
Vashadan.
Yes.
If there's any... If there's any...
Indeed.
Yes.
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 Are you sure I can't interest... You and your friend...
Yes.
Braska.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemon saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Will they send that to Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Yeah, can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Some assassins.
Something on your mind? Yes, me. And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think? Well, short of waltzing through the entire Darkspawn horde and tapping it on the nose, I'm not sure just how we're But killing the archdemon is the general plan, I understand. Good to have you on board. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight. Something on your mind?
Here I am.
What is your wish, Kadan? Has...
I await your command.
I'm here for you.
What's on your mind? It is...
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
On it.
News of the hour. Supporters of disgraced Lord Harrowmont take to the streets. Pandemonium increases by 10%.
I see our faith in you was justified, Warden. I see our faith in you was justified.
You need me?
Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time. She'll be up and around in no time, thanks to you. She'll be up and around in no time. Thanks to you.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont arrested.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
If there's anything... There's outrage over what Tyrn Loghain did to the hunters out of Oswin, letting a man starve, helpless. I think Tyrn Loghain meant that to be a lesson, to make everyone think twice about continuing this fight. It's going to do exactly the opposite, you ask me. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. I don't know. You and your friends are... More trouble in the land, it seems. As panic begins to rise from the Darkspawn's approach, there's more and more word of riots. Gwarin, Denerim, High Ever. There's trouble everywhere. There are people already fleeing north for the free marches. They say that Ferelden's all but lost. You think that's true? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Heard from a dwarf the other day that smoke was rising over Oswin. Revolt, he says. Tyrn Loghain is trying to put it down as we speak, but I understand it's not going well. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I don't know what the... If there's anything I don't... You and your friends... You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to...
Goodbye. And
Something you need?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
discipline and focus. The Master says we will help in the battles to come.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied... They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
I'm here for you. Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
As you wish.
Liliana! Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear.
Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're...
Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh. Of course, you don't notice it. You wallow in the muck with your beast so much.
I am not here to discuss Ferelden's odor, Marjolaine. You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly?
Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are.
Ignore what she says. She's lying. I know how she works. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden?
In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. Did you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me.
You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane. Paranoid.
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't...
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Leliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever. Leave Ferelden. Go back to Arle and never return. What you do is no longer my concern.
I see. I will go, for now. But you carry a dangerous secret of mine, Leliana. It is not over. Not for us.
She's gone. I don't know what to think. She said it wasn't over. No, she was lying. She won't come back. I need some time to myself. We will talk later. I'm here for you. Of course.
As you wish. Let's get started.
I'm here for you.
Good day.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our Maker. The one who repents, who
boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Me too. I wonder why nobody ever taught me her version of the chant when I...
Oh. Hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be...
Stop correcting me. What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget. Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from
It's usual to recite the stanza, correct?
That's what I said.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this.
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
Tell you about the chart? What? As if it's a cake you might buy? Well, it's done enough, but a little too much nutmeg for my taste.
Sister, instructing the ignorant is a sacred duty of the Chantry.
Fine, then. What do you want to know? It's the 10th stanza from the Transfigurations. Lovely. Oh, you should have heard Brother Caedmon sing it, though. He had a voice like a bucket full of toads. Revered Mother Boann, bless her heart, always said, if we had more voices like his, the Maker couldn't fail to take note of us. It was tragic, really. Such a surprise.
We don't speak of that.
He was in charge of the Lyrium storehouse. It wasn't good for him, you see. He took off all his clothes in the middle of the chant one summer day, and he tripped and fell into the vat of elderberry wine for the feast and drowned. We were 6 days drying him out for his cremation. He looked like a pickled egg. So tragic. Oh, there are some very stirring canticles about doom and wrath.
Darkspawn were created by mankind's second sin, pride. Arrogance became a great caged beast in the lands of Tevinter, an emptiness that consumed all and could never be filled. To satisfy its hunger, the Mage Lords assaulted the Golden City, heart of all creation, to take the Maker's power for themselves.
Why does no one ever sing the good stanzas during chantry services anymore? They speak them. It's called the chant of light, not the speech of light.
Sister, would you kindly stop messing up the chant?
See how you like being interrupted?
Well, you get the general idea, I'm sure. Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
No time.
Sister, that...
It's true, though, isn't it? Doesn't the chant say, you may not lie, for there is only one truth?
Blessings of the...
No time for chat, dear.
Sister, that...
It's true, though, isn't it?
The deep dark before dawn. Dawn's first lights. Seems eternal. But know that the sun always rises.
without provocation to the least of his children are breaded and accursed by the Maker.
Those who bring ham? And the Maker does not bread sinners.
Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the chant like the back of my hand.
In the name of Andraste, while the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements...
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kalen died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Make a guide them all.
That which you fear. Living in the...
The death toll at Ostagar was... staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the Lyrium that does this. He wouldn't be a temp...
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and...
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything. May the light of... In the name of Andra...
I've heard...
Did you need something else? May the... In the name... Did you need something else?
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day... Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of the... Pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. Oh, I've heard them too. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste. You've shown admirable patience listening to my diatribe before. I will not suffice it to say, I look for and authenticate holy relics for the chantry. Well, there's one that might be real. I couldn't prove it. Perhaps you can understand my skepticism. So many claims, so few truths. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into... But it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to Gull. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, Nice to see you again.
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slaves to the highest king. Those who bring ham without provocation are ready to
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Hal, right? Good for you. Make us spit on all those arrogant... I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you. Your likeness has been shown to some of the guards. Managed to get a peek. The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself. My share goes to a good cause. The poor. My family. I've got 15 cousins. 15! Can you imagine? My uncle must walk around with a permanent bulge. It's disturbing, that is. Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know. Oh, you're multi-talented, are you? Don't get much of that in these... Since the guard'll hang or skewer you if you get caught, it makes advancement dicey. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fella really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? So, what are you interested in? I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver. A lady's maid is in the market. She's wearing bright green. Should be easy to spot. She's got a purse with some of her mistress's ill-gotten gems. Just relieve her of her purse, and then we both come out. Good luck, Warden. You're back. No luck yet, eh? Keep trying. You already got one noble ass at a time. I've got a place for you. Should be easy money for you. It'll cost 1 sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Arl Hal. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern, that means her valuables are just there. You've got the tavern staff to worry about, plus she has hired a guard. A very overworked, tired and bored guard, though. Just be careful and you... Warden, no luck yet, eh? Keep trying. I'm more of a man on a mission type. Chit-chat's boring, if you ask me. Used to do a bit of second story work in my day, but besides that, you don't need to know anything about me, and I already know. Makes for a healthy partnership, eh? No, the Royal Guard. The Palace District sits atop a tall mesa, steep cliffs, only one way in, and that's how they like it. Right you are.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Do I seem a little nervous? I am. I really don't know what to expect. I'd like you to be there with me if you're willing. Or we could leave, I suppose. We really don't have time to pay a visit, do we? Maybe we should go. Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go. Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. Do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
No, don't go. Please, stay for now. Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off. And who in the maker's name are you? Some tart, following after his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to her that way. She's my friend and a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Well, he found it. And what good is that to me? None, that's what. Unless he can see to it that his family lives as it should.
I suppose maybe I could give her some money for my nieces and nephews. 15 sovereigns, maybe? Would you let me give her that? Then here, Goldana, take this money. I know it's not much, but...
You, a prince, marching in here with your fancy armor and such, and this is all you got to offer? You must think I'm very stupid.
No, wait, I don't think that at all. I want to help, if I can.
You want to help? You go to whatever high and mighty folks you run with, and you tell them you've got nephews and nieces that aren't living as they've a right to. You do that!
Yes, great. Thanks for reminding me. And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children...
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot. Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Something on your mind? Of course.
This should be easy enough.
Welcome, friends. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? The city is full to bursting with people from the... especially those that deal in weapons and armor. Master Wade is a special... You're obviously not from around here. Wade...
That's not true, Heren. The dwarves of Oz... These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to... Never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop. I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel.
No. Sorry, Heren. Haren, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
Sorry. Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
And tell her I don't want her looking over my shoulders making doe eyes at me either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
Haren, the customers again.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor?
The client is very...
My client appreciates your generosity. My client appreciates...
All is, well.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. And I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminal. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular, establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. Do a good job and I'll see you get some silver in your pockets, maybe even some gold. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of... Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting. Go to the Pearl. Remember, don't kill... Knock them unconscious.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south to fight Dark. Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years. Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. Don't stare. Be careful. It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't be careful with that package, you lazy... It's so nice to... Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
The mistress will be cross with me if I'm late. Oh, the mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
Hey. Yes, of course.
Oh, the mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
So, what did your uncle say? So I spoke to this hunter the other day, and you know what? Greetings.
Maker's blessing to you.
get started. As you wish.
Warden, one lady's maid. At least that's how... You want something else? I got one. Better than the last. One sovereign. I thought you might like this one. Sir Nancine has a fancy and paid for courtesy of her oppressive taxes on her lands. She's going... This swipe will be tougher. She's got good eyes, and stealing a sword from a scabbard isn't easy. Good hunt. No luck yet, eh? Keep trying. Right you are.
Good day. The market. Come, rest here. I have the finest selection for you, perhaps? The oils are very relaxing in baths, no? Much of the city is still a mystery to me, but the market, circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. I am from Orlais. You've heard of her. Your Denerim is a fine city, but I miss my Val Royeaux. She's quite beautiful this time of year. What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue, fine wools, cloths, men. But I like the people of this city very much. Orlais has many good things, but it is something. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. You know so little. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser born. I think you would enjoy Orlais. If you will excuse me. It is a... Or perhaps you tire of the smells of the city and would buy my Orlesian oils? And smelling... People judge with their noses as well as... Perhaps you seek the armor smith, Wade. Then...
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut.
It's worth more. The mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the sea. Caesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs. Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day. No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was. On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soul. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time. Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can... no. Not yet. Perhaps one day. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road...
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. I have heard of the Grey Warden's prowess, and you seem more capable than you did. I won't throw my life away. Too many people depend on me, and I doubt guards would pose any... But by word and deed here you condemn yourself, sir.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Welcome, welcome. We sell only... In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. Every piece comes with... Welcome back. Is there something else you... I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. It's the capital of Ferelden, but the man who seems to be running the city guard is the new Arl Rendon Howe. Came in from somewhere up north. The Landsmeet's the big news. Every dusty noble estate in Denerim is airing its sheets. waiting for the Lord to ride into town. Any?
As you like.
What is it? I have work to do. What is this? Well...
This should be easy enough.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium. You have done a great thing here. Turn your attention elsewhere. I'll take this note from you, and I'll... You have done a great thing here, friend. Those rogue mages' days...
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
Hey, the wonders of Theda. Yes. Arleman once bought me a miniature golem doll here, when I was young. Really young.
As you wish.
Right.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of...
Of course.
Welcome to the wonder. Welcome to the... Welcome...
Yes, make it quick. Well.
This weather is miserable.
On it.
Something on your mind?
Ah, a peasant. How delightful. You are? I've been meaning to... I have this tickle in the back of my throat. For a drably dressed commoner. Is that really necessary? You're the expert. Could you help me with the straps? This may take a moment. Oh, bloody straps. There's nothing wrong with me, right? How uncommonly generous. Good day. You don't look like much of an herbalist. You don't look like much of an herbalist.
I'll do something extra.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part. All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Warden, once Sir Nancine realizes she's robbed. Truly well done. You have time for... I'm glad you asked. It'll cost you... We're not stealing from a lass this time. We're stealing from... Master Tilver, the band silversmith, has been on holiday. All of his valuable, expensive goods are locked up tight. He's got 2 guards with him. If you can get by them...
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven craft. Welcome back. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven... crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.